For 20 years, after the assassins defeated the Templars in London, the city enjoyed a certain peace. Until the Autumn of Terror. In 1888, London is plunged into shadow and fear by a series of gruesome and unsolvable murders. The brothels of Whitechapel seem warm and safe by comparison to its streets, where prostitutes are being mutilated and left on grotesque display for the world to ogle. Jacob Frye hunts the elusive killer to bring an end to the terror of Jack the Ripper.
Get a move on, Mr. Finch. This is the story of a lifetime.
Mr. Weaversbrook, I know you have more of the Ripper's letters.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stop publishing his letters. You've turned an unknown miscreant into a legend, and that's exactly what he wants.
Jacob! Thank God I found you. It's the Ripper. He's done it again. Katie! Oh, he can't. No, he can't have. And Lizzie. Not both. Not in one night.
Nellie, remember what I said. Now go.
How many more assassins must die before you see the truth?
Only one more, Jack.
You should have believed, Jacob. Now, I will hunt you down.
I know you're there, Jack. The Master of Terror's afraid to show himself, is he?
I am your shadow, Jacob. I will gut every last one of them if that's the quickest way to you.
Let's be done with this!
Run all you like, Jacob. I will catch you. I need only follow your scent, the scent of a wounded animal. There is nowhere you can hide.
Stop! You want me, Jack? Come and kill me! This is not our way.
This is my creed. You cannot escape. Scurry back to your hole, little mouse. Going somewhere, Jacob?
Jack, you're sick.
Don't you see the irony, brother?
Jack.
Only you know who the Ripper is, but you can't tell a living soul because it would destroy you and the assassins. No, 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 no!
Jack, we can fix you.
Fix me? I am the solution.
Miss Frye?
Inspector Aberline. Why exactly have you had me escorted here?
My men and I have been hunting the Ripper around the clock for months now, and we've nothing to show for it. There's nothing I can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
What do you mean? Where's Jacob?
I wish I knew. Your brother is nowhere to be found, even as an elusive shadow is committing the most hideous crimes this city has ever seen.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before, when I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
When are you gonna stop that monster?
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck. The journalists always seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night. Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
I'll drive. What has become of this borough?
Whitechapel is a cesspool of crime, Miss Frye, where terror reigns supreme. Elsewhere, the rich get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living, fighting to survive each day. Reporters share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Ripper's terror. Come on. Whoa there!
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly, and that's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
This is where the Ripper committed his first murder. Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him. The press reported widely that Miss Nichols' finger bore the mark of a ring. It was forcibly removed, and the same is true for his other victims.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Jack the Ripper, Part 1. What an introduction. And here we find ourselves ready to investigate the Mary Ann Nichols murder scene. With Evie. Oh. Let's take a look. Inventory, weapons, the jaw tenderizer, the skull kiss, from Kali with love, golden palm tree, knuckle sandwich, the censor. The devil's handshake, a velvet glove, Lady Ower's gauntlet, kiss the hand, Ripper's terror, ooh, yard glove, seam buster. Ah, the Mars. Fire spitter. Templar shootout. And insidious pistol. Color. Interesting. And new encyclopedia entries. The Ripper's blade. This is the knife that Jack the Ripper presumably used to mutilate his victims. In keeping with the Ripper's modus operandi, the knife was considered moderately sharp, not as sharp as a scalpel. It was closer in size and form to a butcher's blade than any surgeon's tool. Interesting. Oh, Jacob. Let's catch up, shall we? Jacob was born, the younger Frye twin, to a schoolmaster and his young wife, both assassins. His mother, Cecily, died giving birth. In 1868, Jacob and Evie successfully wrested London from the Templars under the command of Crawford Sterrick. After continuing their struggle to help London's underclasses for a few years, the twins separated. Jacob remained in the city to maintain control over the gangs and reinforce the London assassins, with new initiates gathered from among the many orphans and child laborers. Evie chose to follow Henry Green and join the Indian assassins. Around 1870, Jacob is believed to have traveled to India with a few of his young initiates to train with his Indian brothers and sisters for a brief period. He brought back some of their fearsome battle tactics a year later. In 1888, London was cowering in the shadow of Jack the Ripper's terror. Jacob disappeared at the end of October 1888, soon after the double murder of Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes, and is presumed dead. Jack the Ripper. The Jack the Ripper murders occurred in the East End of London in 1888 and had a huge impact on society as a whole. So what makes this killer the daddy of all serial killers? After all, the murder spree took place over 125 years ago. Several factors combined to help make this series of crimes famous all over the world. Not least amongst them was the fact that the newspapers of the day gave a huge amount of coverage to the gruesome crimes and provided their readers with daily updates on them. With the result that Jack the Ripper effectively became a menacing media figure. Secondly, the area in which the killings occurred was perceived to be a hotbed of vice and villainy, and a breeding ground for social unrest, squalor, and disease. The Whitechapel murderer, in the eyes of the wider Victorian society, came to be seen as the personification of all the evils with which the East End of London was associated. There was also the name by which the killer came to be known, Jack the Ripper. It was this name that had the effect of turning 5 sordid East End murders into an international phenomenon and of catapulting the unknown miscreant responsible into the realm of legend. Of course, the fact that no one ever identified nor conclusively solved the horrific crimes keeps the legend of Jack the Ripper alive. Huh. Well, let's take a look. The victim's body was found here with her throat cut and multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. Old bloodstains persist. 3 months ago. She placed her hand here, perhaps to rest from her injuries. She may have tossed aside her ring.
What did you
at this
discover?
moment.
Give me a moment.
Handprint stopped here. She fell and crawled. Blood splatter. Strange place for a bloodstain. Something covered in blood struck the tree. Her ring, perhaps. Assassin's ring. A ring that only sworn assassins wear.
I found Miss Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the struggle. A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes. And the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery.
I must take my leave, Miss Frye. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion.
Aberdline Associate Activities. Inspector Aberdline needs our help. The Ripper's Terror has inspired a wave of crime from petty thievery to copycat killings. Whitechapel has become a place of brutal savagery. Bounty hunts, close the fight clubs, carriage of justice activities are...
I'll need to
now
tackle
available.
Jack's influence over the gangs in London.
Okay, so we'll not be going to... We're going to be in the City of London and Whitechapel exclusively. I see. Well, maybe we do a bounty hunt then. We used to Evie. Wow, she's really fast. Oh no, I guess this is the same. Maybe the animation just looks different without the cape. I don't vanish anymore. Rook's territory. Oh, you traitors.
You going to start raving mad?
Intruder! I've made a huge mistake. Me and you.
Making yourself a bloody fortune. Picking pockets, robbing shops, extorting whores for protection. All the peelers working the river case. You've been making yourself a bloody fortune. Picking pockets, robbing shops, extorting whores.
Someone's gonna get quite a fright.
You name it. You can get away with murder. I mean, literally.
I wouldn't go around bragging about it. I wouldn't go around bragging.
I hope she's not in any real
I
trouble.
wouldn't go around bragging about it. There are plenty of police not in uniform round here, you know.
Bloody vandals. Think they own the street. What could be
Shut up!
We're going to take a walk, you and I.
Something bad's gone wrong.
Just as I was getting bored.
I don't want to hurt you.
There's some sort of scuffle over there.
I knew there was trouble. I could feel it coming.
Is there a row over there?
Move it! Faster! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Easy, easy.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Frye.
Carriage of justice means.
Hurry!
City of London, slow carriage escape number 2.
Huh? Here, miss!
Probably try to do them in order. Fight Club. You can do that. We'll calm down Whitechapel, and then we'll go on after what we can do for Freddy in this area. This way. Because I'm an idiot. Ooh. It is cold.
Once the oars are all dead, this barrel'll be the better for it. I'm just finishing off the good work the Ripper started, see? Once the oars are all dead, this barrel'll be the better for it.
No, sir.
She looks like...
Act naturally. Scream and it'll be your last.
I'll tell you what you want.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Curious. I wonder what that's about. Looks like there's been a
Quiet
killing.
and I won't
Maybe
hurt
Let
you.
me go and I'll help you.
Ladies, gentlemen, step over here and have a look at all my wondrous wares.
Now, what was that, I wonder?
Let's go for a stroll.
I'll tell you what you want.
No noise, just walk. There you are. There you go. Move it! Come on!
We'll be glad to see him behind bars. Thank you.
I see. Skull Kiss.
My constables and I are grateful for your assistance.
Okay, here we go.
Someone get up!
Right.
It's on through with you. Run her through! Don't go easy on her! Never a dull moment!
Get forward, you better.
Shield flag! You can do better than that!
Wow.
On your way,
Stop me!
I'm ready to fire! Time is up!
You'll be singing a different tune!
thank you.
In order, guards!
I'll gut you like a fish.
Slice of Frye! Just try and stop me! Walk away!
You'll pay for that.
You're in its arms!
On your way.
come on then, lads. That's where the real money is. Who's with me?
It's me! I want her bleeding and broken! Try actually hitting her!
Thank you for taking another dangerous criminal off the streets, Miss Frye.
The bulkier the sandwich, the bigger the bite. Well, that'll help. Though I think that gives me a little bit of a some reasoning into something that I may want to consider. It's likely that I'm going to need to unlock the fear system for Evie in order to do more of those. But that was what I wanted to do anyway, was clear out Whitechapel. Okay, well, we'll grab a hold of the rest of the Helix glitches and continue on. I really enjoy Evie's new Assassin's Robes.
People won't believe me. What's that? Looks exciting.
It usually is. Required to do that from a higher vantage point. All right, and then two more. I thought Whitechapel looked rough before.
Thanks, mate.
Who's driving this bleeding bus? A blind monkey?
I wonder what happened to Clara O'Day.
I will tell it to you now.
Okay. A velvet glove. Okay, some present day stuff. From Bishop to WW Assassins. I don't know what that means. Worldwide Assassins? Subject highest priority. This directive comes from William Miles. Dr. Alvaro Grammatica is now our most valuable target. He is in possession of the Shroud of Eden, and we know he intends to use it to recreate a precursor for purposes unknown. We were unable to capture some footage of him in his lab, but unfortunately, we still have no idea where that lab is. It is everyone's mission to find Dr. Grammatica and his lab, kill Dr. Grammatica, recover the Shroud of Eden and any other artifacts found in the lab, and then destroy any and all Abstergo cloning technology. I've released some more of Evie's genetic memories to the initiates to keep our back door into Helix secure. We need all hands on deck for this one. Report back with any leads. Evie's fighting Karas. A Kara is a steel or iron bracelet of Indian tradition, which can be used as a devastating melee weapon. Originally, a Kara was worn as an article of faith, but Karas became popular with many Indians, regardless of their beliefs, both for their simple decorative beauty and as a symbol of unbreakable attachment and commitment to a cause. Evie adopted Karas after being introduced to them by her Indian brothers, who historically used them as protective rings to guard their sword arms. During her time among the Indian assassins, Karas were most commonly used like brass knuckles in hand-to-hand combat. Well, that is nifty. Oh. Okay. Well, let's continue on with our investigation. So, Sergeant, Evie begins her investigation in Jacob's lodgings in the hopes that her missing brother has left her a clue to finding Jack the Ripper.
Inspector? The inquest mentions that Miss Nichols made quite a spectacle of her drunkenness on the night of her murder. Do you think Jacob may have put her up to it?
Bait, you mean? I don't know what to think anymore, Miss Frye. Jacob kept lodgings nearby, right in the heart of this cesspool. Be careful.
I will not fail you.
Freddy's morale must be bottomed out. Alright, let's reach Jacob's lodgings.
Is this a thanks a man gets for defending his country?
Rare finds it!
Treasure maps.
You're missing out on a bargain.
Somehow I don't believe so.
Can you help?
Alright. I see.
Weapons of intimidation. Much like those we learnt to use with our Indian brothers.
Spikes and fear bombs. Jacob and Evie were trained to use similar weapons in India. Spikes and fear bombs. Now they can.
More signs? What am I not seeing? So much blood. I hope it's not yours, brother.
Broken pot. Broken mirror.
A letter?
Grand work the last job was. I'll give the lady no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work and I start again. You'll soon hear of me with my funny little games. I saved some of the proper red stuff in a ginger beer bottle from the last job to write with. But it went thick like glue, and I can't use it. Red ink is fit enough, I hope. Ah.
The newspapers printed this letter 3 days... You knew I would come, brother. So give me a sign. The last time Henry, my brother, and I were together was in India. 15 years ago. When the photograph was taken, we stood facing a temple of Kali. And that's one of the boys Jacob brought to train with the Brotherhood. What did we call him? Jack the Lad. Reckless and roguish. Much like my brother. More signs? What am I not seeing? I've got it, Jacob.
Kali the Destroyer. I gave this to you on your last visit to India.
There's a woman who can help. Unfortunately, she'll remind you of our childhood neighbor. If the Ripper
Unfortunately? What is Jacob trying to say? We loved old Nelly. Could he be referring to an unfortunate woman?
Nelly may be in the brothel nearest Jacob's lodgings. I'll start there.
Scared the crap out of me.
Right, look sharp, lads.
Evie discovered the Indian assassin's fear tools after following Henry Green to India in 1868. Jacob visited her there once with his new initiates. Jack the Ripper and Evie use most of the same fear tools, but Evie's tools are not lethal. Calm enemies will become anxious when victim to a fear tool, another fear tool to then frighten them off.
This bomb will strike fear in their hearts.
Whoa!
Let's hope this Nelly has news of you, and can lead me to the Ripper. If Jacob's former pupil is the Ripper, then he is our Ripper. I must catch him.
Just because of my breed, don't mean I can't take care of you.
That is quite the welcoming committee. One of these women must know Nelly.
That right? With the Prime Minister himself? He must be very...
Pardon me, does Nelly work here?
Nelly?
Indeed, my dear.
Afraid I can't say, miss.
Do tell.
Come closer first.
Naughty boy.
Do say something.
Where is Nelly?
Who's asking? I don't know you, and I don't know Nelly.
Have you seen Nelly today?
What do you want with Nelly? Who are you? If you're a friend, then you may already be too late.
Where is she?
On her way to see Lady O. In the company the brutes paid to keep us in line. Hurry if you want to catch her.
Now come nicely, Nelly. Lady O's expected you.
I don't want to. Let me go.
I need to find Nellie before something bad happens to her.
Carriage tracks.
Where did they go? Nellie is in grave danger. There's the carriage. Nellie must be inside the building. Nellie is in there somewhere. No doubt closely guarded and in mortal danger.
Don't be afraid.
Jacob's sister. We can't talk here, please. He'll kill me. She'll see to it.
Who?
Lady Owers. Jacob said you must kill her to find him.
Smile and be polite, or I'll tell the Ripper where you sleep, my beauties. Dame Frye, take Nellie and see to it that woman does not follow us.
Where did she go? That must be the carriage I'm after.
Come on! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Lady O is escaping.
Faster! Move it!
Where did she go? Damn it! No, no, no! Get out of the way! Damn! I mustn't lose her. Move! She's getting... Lady Owers. Whoa! Nellie, I'm so sorry.
She used me as a decoy and fled to Owers Manor.
Hoping I'd cause your death, no doubt.
She knew you'd come, Miss Frye. Lady Owers the Ripper's eyes and ears in London.
Kill her and Jack will be forced to show himself. Hey! I'll look in on you soon, Nellie, I promise. Lady Owers will be expecting me, and I would not want to disappoint her.
All right. Nellie associate activities. Jack the Ripper and Lady Owers lieutenants terrorize the prostitutes of London. Help free Nellie and the other prostitutes from the Ripper's terror. Brothel attack, lost women, and walk of shame activities are now available.
Jack's terror over the prostitutes in London has to end.
And it will. And it will. 6, 2, and 2. Consumables. Oh! Nice. So we'll never be out of them. A velvet glove. Getting the Mars back would be nice. Oh, we certainly don't have the resources we used to, eh? Well, that is going to be a fine place to end the first episode of this DLC. I don't know how long it'll be. This is actually a blind playthrough of it for me, which is great for the channel, because I've never done anything blind before. Oh. But until then, we'll go ahead and... Is that a child smoking? Oh, gosh. Until then, we'll leave it until the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope that you're enjoying the expansion. I know I am. It's good to see Evie be allowed to take center stage for once. If you're liking the content, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe. It always helps out and helps inform me of what people like to see on this channel. But that'll be it for this one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope you're having a great day, and as always, keep telling stories.